investigate it further?
No, we just go for the closest entrance that's available.
Okay. And seeing that it thoroughly freaks you out.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're erring on the side of caution, and you guys all enter in. The busted ceiling kind of lets in that harsh sunlight, and somehow it's a little bit of a reprieve, it feels like, getting in here. You know, 100 degrees versus 120. But,
hey, man.
yeah, whatever
degree
relief
counts.
you can get. So, as you guys enter in, I'm going to need you guys all to make another perception check. As I'm assuming you guys are all looking around for the equipment.
19.
Okay, so you indicated, Buzz indicates to you guys all what it looks like, so you have an idea of what you're looking for. So, 19?
12.
8.
11.
11? Okay. It takes the better part of 2 hours. So you guys have been kind of, since you had left the shelter, it's been about 10 hours, I think, give or take. You're really starting to feel it, and you're noticing that you're kind of approaching like the halfway mark of your environmental protection. You do eventually find a large container that indicates that it was, like power relays and, core, like any sort of like power extensions that you're able to, kind of sift through there, and you find the relay systems that you need, the large kind of coils of electrical, kind of carrying current. I don't know what to really call it, but we'll just say, for the sake of it, the wiring that you need to.
Yeah, I'm just writing power relay cables.
Power relay cables, we'll say, sure.
There you go.
So, they are very large, very heavy. Wilson, unfortunately, they are too large for you to carry, so some of you guys are going to have to carry the relay cords.
I'll help out.
I'll do it.
All right. There's 2 bundles. Buzz approximates that it's going to take. It gives you a rough idea, and it equates out to about 2 large kind of spools of cable.
Okay.
So you both take it. You're not over encumbered, but you are while you're moving, dropping 5 feet of movement, we'll say.
Okay.
So, you guys get all of that situated. Bracho, what was yours again?
My 8.
8 and
12.
12?
For perception?
Yeah, that last perception.
11.
11? Okay.
Yeah.
You notice an oddly shaped structure inside one of the containers that you're searching. It's fairly dark in there, but I believe you have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like almost a egg-shaped structure, approximately like 6 feet tall, about 3.5 feet wide.
Come check this out, guys.
Do I want to, or are you just are you
This thing looks intact.
are you pulling slings?
No, you got to look at this.
I waddle my way over there.
Seen too many moving pictures to get too close to those
You
things.
guys shine your light in because you can't see. You just see like a long.
I have
container
dark
with-
vision as well.
Right, you see it.
So-
You see it kind of in black and white, so you just see kind of this textured, kind of egg-shaped structure.
I want to ask if it's safe to turn my light on. It's this guy.
Try it.
Okay.
All right, the light cascades in. You see a silver and gray egg-like structure, kind of overlapping wreaths of what you think is metal. You're not really sure. It's about 10 feet into this 15-foot long container, and from what you can see, it's intact.
I don't like this.
Nope.
I think we need, and I'm talking just very quietly now. I think that we need to back up and take these cables and get out of here. Do this as quietly and quickly as possible.
I'm very
Agreed,
intrigued,
buddy.
though.
Yeah, we can be intrigued later. Let's not be dead.
Can I do any check, like a physical science?
Sure. You're just trying to determine what it is. Okay.
If it's the Akata, there's something I'd like to try too.
You have no idea what a Nakata, shell looks like. So I mean, your kind of mind is racing. You're like, is this it? Is this what Buzz is indicating?
I'm like just resting a hand on a
Non-natural
grenade
20.
right now.
Non-natural 20. Judging from Buzz's description, and the general size of what he described, very possible. This definitely doesn't look like a man-made structure.
I've already started backing up and just getting out of the entire cargo portion of this wreckage.
Yep.
Like,
Before you go,
I kind of want to try to set up a frag grenade, like tripwire.
be cautious.
Just to
We don't know what this thing can perceive.
No, but I want to set this up as like an early warning system.
no, oh my god.
We need to back up carefully, and we need to be quiet. You
Well,
can
that's
set
it.
up a trap. Just
No.
do it maybe a little further out of the space.
The less it knows about us, the better.
It's been fine up until now. Let's not go changing that in any way, shape, or form. Let it sit. Let it be.
Don't go breaking.
Do not put an explosive, a very loud and disruptive thing that close to the egg.
So what you're gonna do,
Don't push me.
if you agree to
close.
this,
I'm close
put it
to
outside of the cargo container.
That's what I
So
was
we will
thinking.
hear it when we make our way back. So if that triggers, we know to book it, drop what we're doing, and get to a safe spot.
From what
What
you
I
told
was
us,
thinking, which one of these is a container?
We're probably back
It's
here.
actually further back.
We're way back here.
Yeah, it's
Way back there.
So
It's-
let's say that's the entrance to the container. I just want like a tripwire running right across the entrance like that.
that's fine, but
Wait till
Yeah,
we're
like-
like maybe 100 feet away from it.
from
Pass
what
the cable into Broadshot.
from your description
Skid
of
off.
it, from how big it was and everything, and from what Buzz told us, I don't think a frag grenade is going to deter this thing too much.
But
not
it's more
about
of
deterrent,
a
it's warning.
cautionary thing for us.
Yeah, let
Exactly,
us know that
so-
it is coming.
Even more reason to do it the way that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Okay.
get out of here and get that set up.
I want to pass my cable into Skiddaw so I can set that tripwire up.
Skada and I carefully and quietly
Do you
go.
try and put it over your head at any point to just approximate a hat and see what it feels like? Give it a little test.
Compress your neck vertebrae a little bit.
I'm talking to you.
Yes. What was that?
Nope.
That's
Okay.
why we don't have phones out when we're playing D&D.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you want to look for your hat while we're in here, while we're leaving?
Sure.
Okay, so what is it that you're doing again?
I want to set up a tripwire right at the entrance of the
Cargo.
cargo
To the
container.
to
that
the
has
exit of the outside of the cargo container.
How we got in. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's about 10 feet wide, the kind of opening that you're in. Go ahead and give me just a quick perception check, just to find, a length of wiring. Right.
Oh, 9.
It takes you the better part of 20 minutes.
Are you kidding?
But that's good. We made it headway out.
Yeah.
Right. You guys in that process, you guys were able to make it back and begin linking up through the various relays, kind of from the bridge to there,
Okay.
which we'll get to in just a second while he's looking. So eventually you do find that. Now, for setting this up, I will need you to do an engineering check.
That's going to be tough. 10.
10?
Yep.
You think it'll work?
I mean, it's just tying a loop around the pin.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
but
Y-
you know
theory-
that. Your character doesn't.
Yeah.
Or doesn't.
It's more you think it'll work just for the fact that you didn't see the Akata like moving enough to get an idea of like how high you should put it. You guess probably like your height, like about knee height or something like that. That's covering
2
that
feet off the
that
ground.
that entrance you guys went into. So you covered it, subtract a grenade off of there.
Yep.
We'll say, and
Can I look for a hat? Not necessarily my hat, just a hat. Because I need something to cover my
Your
boys are
shame.
getting toasty.
Your shame.
My boys are my little antennae boys are
like
getting toasty.
while you're in the cargo hold, sure, we'll just say you
Okay.
in the process of it, you were looking for the cables, and then you did one last look for your hat.
14.
14.
A hat. I'm
A hat.
Just a hat.
Unfortunately, this is not the week that they were shipping hats.
No hats, unfortunately.
So,
Bummer.
Fuck.
But
Oh, well.
you pick up the cabling and you go back. Buzz indicates that the links will be able to reach kind of approximately where they need to go, and through some engineering checks, you'll see if you'll be able to properly
Okay.
link those up. So, I'm assuming Wilson and Tyler
Mm-hmm.
doing the engineering checks. Okay,
Yeah.
what sections are you guys working on? So you'll need one linking the front of the ship to this section, and this section to, eventually the generator.
You be in the ship. I'll be at the relays between these two.
Okay.
Alright.
So I'm between the bridge and the.
Position.
So you're setting up the connections here and here,
Trying not
Yep.
to fuck shit up.
and then you're setting up the connection and readying it for
Yep.
that. Okay, engineering check from both of you.
I say you do it your best at, Skada. Just keep your eyes open, make sure that
And remember,
Kata's
you
not
can-
coming after us.
Goddamn right.
13.
13,
Engineering check. That is a non-natural 20.
non-natural 20.
Plus 9 helps.
All right.
Yeah, plus 8 helps too.
Yeah, jeez. Makes me feel a little more confident in trying something like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys
in-
took the comm unit from me then, right?
You don't have
I
anything,
guess.
You don't have anything on you. I don't
Now, in the process of working on it, you're able to, successfully reconfigure it. Unfortunately, you have kind of a mishap. You take 6 damage as one of the relays kind of sparks, and you kind of like have to jump back and you catch like some, arcing, kind of like feedback from when you're trying to basically bridge a connection that's not supposed to be there.
Okay.
So, that aside, you guys get it done in approximately another hour. You guys are about halfway on your environmental protections, so you have about 12 hours left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there no way to recharge those either unless we get to
No.
civilization?
Yeah, we need to get that
You need
done.
you need to get to
And
like
when do you-
someplace, civilization is basically the boot.
Okay,
requirement.
I'm gonna say it right now while we're working on it to whoever's who would possibly be the closest person to me at this point.
Probably Skada.
We need to figure out who we're going to contact, because when this gets up and running, we've got to get that signal out of here and get off this planet, because we are going to have a waiting period of sending out that signal and waiting for this Akata to hatch.
It's true.
And that's a waiting period we do not know any time frame of, and that's very unnerving to me.
Yes.
I'd like to have a little bit of security here. And
Right.
Let's try and think of who we're going to contact when we turn this thing on.
We don't know where we are though. That's gonna be the tough part.
Hey, I'm trying to stay one step ahead of the game here.
That's true.
Think positive. Think
Keep in
some-
mind various little contact codes and whatnot, and see what we can do when we can do it.
You'd be the person to know any possible contacts. and-
Goddamn
and
right
any-
I am.
Depending on where we end up and who we can get in contact with. So,
I'll prep some shit.
okay. I feel a little more comforted now that he's going to be on top of that and like just going through the mental Rolodex.
All right, so do you guys all reconvene near the blown out wreckage of where the reactor is?
Yes.
Give or take, this is about like from like the deepest part to like the top of the edge here. It's about 25 to 30 feet. Give
Oh
or take.
jeez.
So
Okay.
it is.
We are
trench.
in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We in there.
Okay. So you guys
We
all
in
kind of like regroup. Okay. So you have the relay set up. Buzz indicates that the once this is connected, there's no telling how long this power connection will last. So whoever we're going to contact, we're going to need to do that right away.
Yep.
Because it might overload the system that we've set up here.
Will we need to get back to the bridge then to make that call?
I think so. They're
That's where
input
we've
commands.
we've kind of spliced the long range system-wide comms unit that we found into the remains of the bridge, and then complemented that with the power relay that we've also jury-rigged.
I would say
So
Ted,
it's kind of like we have.
It's like right
you
here,
have to get back to the bridge then.
Or is it inside?
I'm just using this as like an example, like where you guys have like
Somebody needs to be there to physically turn it on and make sure that it's working, and
make sure that the power's getting through, and then somebody needs to be there to make the communication and put through the codes. And
Oh, the code man.
Feel more comfortable staying between you guys and the Akala. So I have no technical know-how. This is all just like space magic to me.
I have the
Purely
codes.
space
says the man with the floating orb of light.
Yeah.
I understand
I know, light
magic,
weapon.
but not space magic, aka technology.
It's a wondrous thing.
I'll stay up there since I got the codes and shit.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going up to the bridge again?
Yeah.
So am I.
Alright, so both of you
Just
guys
to have
will say,
Dynamic duo.
throw the switch.
Yep.
Put that on the ground.
we'll just say you guys are up there. Alright,
I want to be on this side of you.
Sure.
so,
Better view.
No, I just want to be the first thing.
Better view.
I'm the tanky guy, so I want the Akala to like focus me.
Akata.
Akata.
I like a call.
Inakata Devita.
I'll call is good, but I'll call you
Where
later.
is that from? Akala. It's
Mon
from
Cala?
something.
No,
Moncala.
yes, it is from something. I don't know.
I can't remember.
Kalima. I don't know.
So-
Kalima du Shak today.
you're going to step in.
Yep.
Buzz gives you a rough idea of where you need to go to connect the wire, or to connect the cable,
Okay.
and to configure it. So
I grapple.
you're going up and doing it.
Yep.
All right. So as soon as you start getting in there or getting into like the room, I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
There is something definitely unseen that's just bombarding you.
7.
7? Okay. Alright. You're starting to accrue radiation.
Okay.
Heavy radiation.
I'm gonna do this as quick as I can.
Alright, so go ahead and make an engineering check.
Yeah, pretty good. 24.
25?
25.
If you
You're
have a
able
plus
to
8,
successfully
yeah.
connect the cabling to, the output, or the kind of area that he was referencing. Now you need to make sure that the system doesn't overload itself when you try and redirect power. Before you do that, I need you to make another fortitude saving throw.
Damn it. Nat 20. Nat
Come on,
20.
come on.
No.
What'd you get?
Let's fortitude.
35.
5?
me to pull you out.
are.
I'm doing good.
I'm fine. My face just fell off.
How am I doing? My jaw's falling off?
Unbelievable light coming out of your eyes.
Your exoskeleton just has like droops in it.
He turns and smiles and gives a thumbs up. All the flesh sloughs off his face.
Thumb slowly melts backwards.
Looks like Zoidberg without his shell on.
The temperature seems to be. You swear like the temperature is getting hotter. Your vision's starting to kind of swim a
I
little
know
bit.
it. I need to get this done as soon as possible. I
Um,
might need help back to the bridge,
Okay.
Soren.
So
Just say when. or I'll just
go
keep my eye
ahead
on
and
you.
make another engineering check. DC is going to be a little bit higher this time.
10.
10. It's your vision swimming is kind of delaying things. Another fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
No.
I don't know if I want to use another dice.
Did
Do
you
I?
reset it?
No, I didn't. 12. That's 13.
13.
Okay, 14.
14. You've now gone into having full-blown radiation sickness.
Okay, do I take any damage?
I
You
had
are
that.
weakened right now. You're starting to feel like, your vision's really starting to swim. You got a pounding headache.
Soren, I might need help putting this in.
I'm coming.
One more engineering check as you're trying to finish this up.
Okay. 12 plus 8 is
20.
Not
All right.
that.
So you are successfully able to get the relay going. You see the power readouts now kind of like sending in. You can hear the kind of like crackling of the energy kind of forcing through this. As you are entering in the area to pull him out, I need you to make a
Fortitude?
fortitude saving throw.
Am I not taking damage on these?
Oh,
You are
shit.
not, but it's more of a status effect.
8.
1.
8? Okay, you're accruing points of
I'm
radiation.
dying here, guys.
1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess
Alright.
plus 2.
Did you reset it?
It's reset now.
Oh yeah. Natural reset.
So, as he pulls you out, your vision starts to kind of swim a little bit, but you pull him out, your legs are failing you.
Yep.
As you kind of like get pulled out, you kind of lurch and a little bit of that viscous blood kind of like pours out from your.
It's okay. This is
kind of mouth.
this is what Shirins do.
Don't look at me.
Just to give you an idea,
Don't worry about
radiation
it.
sickness is not something that kind of goes away on its own. You're either going to need some sort of magical assistance, medical assistance, or
Magetical
toughing it out.
assistance.
But this is something that is possibly long term, definitely life threatening. If it doesn't.
You get
What color is his blood?
call 9 med bay.
Like a weird shade of like aqua blue.
Okay, I dig it.
Looks tasty.
It doesn't look so because there's like bits of like
It's probably
internal
coagulated now.
viscous,
It's like
it's really kind of nasty.
Chunks of internal organs starting to fall off.
So
most of my organs are in my thorax, but
right.
I don't even know if that's a thing.
Most of my organs in my
canon now.
thorax.
Put some borax on it.
You see like the consoles lighting up in the bridge, and several of them like kind
I
of like
come on the comms. I got it.